getting his backside into the saddle. They're ready. The return of Ladies Pro runs $1.50. They're off and they're racing as well. Wide out, Moon Jewel has dazzling speed. Likewise, She's Capitana from the inside. And they're really flying along through the first 200. Running third, settling down, Roaming America from Split the G on the rails. And then came Ladies Pro. She's back there midfield. Over on the outside, next of all, Fiery Spark, joined on the rails by Melody Fair, Zentaro, Bozalada back there. God's Rapture last of all is Vandula Jet. Nearing the 700 mark, and Moon Jewel showing the way. It's the 150 to 1 pop who shows the way, coming to the turn, a length and a half to the good of She's Capitana. Third, Roaming America. It has Split the G tucked up on its inside. Not much room at the moment for Ladies Pro to move in. Outside of her, Fiery Spark, Melody Fair down on her inside, although she's about to work into the clear now and brushes with Fiery Spark in doing so. At the 250, She's Capitana reached the lead. Roaming America. Here comes Ladies Pro. Now she starts to really put her mind on the task. Little Ladies Pro. She drops them off. Split the G gets a late rails run, but Ladies Pro draws away from them. Ladies Pro first up from Split the G. Roaming America third. And right behind them, She's Capitana. Also there, God's Rapture, Bozalad, Vandula Jet. They were followed by Fiery Spark tiring. In behind them next, Melody Fair, Zentaro, and the Pacemaker dropping out to finish back last. Moon Jewel after bringing them for home. 1:10.15 is the time. 1:10.15. Willie Pike gets onto the scoreboard with the D'Argento filly Ladies Pro. She makes it a winning return, and it's her second victory in 4. Just strung up a little between horses before Willie angled her out there. She did brush virtually with Fiery Spark as a result of it, but when she really started to put the foot on the accelerator, the race was over soon afterwards. Split the G did get that rails run. Roaming America had held third. 5-3-2-10 fourth. She's Capitana, and a length by a length as the all ladies owned syndicate gather down here, and they are en masse today, prepared by Grant and Delana Williams. She's a D'Argento Il Professional filly, very lightly raced, and Willie Pike boots home his first winner since returning from a 10-day suspension. Split the G on the fence by Rommel, trained by Luke Fernie, ridden by Lucy Fiore second in, and Roaming America by Rommel also from Democrat Mackle, Jared Noski third, and 35.10 the last 600 off that time of 1:10.15. So a pleasing return by Ladies Pro here this afternoon, and no doubt Willie pretty happy to get the monkey off the back going into the 5th event on the card with a winner. Race 6, the Campbell Veterans Football Club handicap over 1200, and they're going to all run in the next event of the day at 14 minutes after 3 o'clock. Righto, Lockie, as the bevy of beauties gather, the many owners that are involved in Ladies Pro. It's an all-ladies syndicate. They love this, and so does racing when they all come together, as we head down to you in the yard.
Oh, spot on, Darren. Look at these scenes in the mounting yard. They are absolutely ecstatic with their filly, and why wouldn't they be? She's only had the 4 career starts now and has been an impressive victor on 2 occasions throughout those 4 starts, and it looks like she's returned bigger and better than ever. Last preparation, Scott, it looked like a relatively rushed preparation, given the fact that she went from 1,000 to 14 and then third up straight into a WA Guineas. But Grant and Delana Williams, they can take a more patient approach this time in, and she should be able to charge through the grades.
Yeah, I think she's pretty good, Lock. I know that today she went around $1.50. She got the job done as most duly expected, but I just think that she's got so much scope, this filly. I love the fact in that 950-metre trial that she was able to ride the speed so she can absorb a bit of pressure. Even today, she had to push her way into the clear with a horse that was 3 deep outside of her, so she had to ride a bump. She probably lost just a little bit of her coordination there on straightening, had to pick herself up, balance, and then make a run at them. But she was so powerful late and through the line. I think the ladies are going to have a sustained amount of success with this filly.
That they are, and I'm sure the champagne will be flowing here at Ascot all throughout the afternoon as they celebrate the return of their 3-year-old grey filly by D'Argento. Great to see Willie Pike on board as well. As Darren said, suffered a 10-day suspension throughout last week and half of the week prior, but back with a great book of rides here this afternoon. Perhaps took a little bit longer than Willie would have liked to get back in the winner's circle, but that's the monkey off the back, and I'm sure the Wizard will be very keen to add to this tally of winners in the back half of this card?
Well, it seems like forever that we haven't had the Wizard. He's had that 10-day suspension. Prior to that, he rode Apulia in Melbourne. The week prior to that, he rode Rady Magnerio as well over in Victoria. So it's been probably close enough to 4 weeks since we've had the Wizard here on a Saturday. No doubt there'll be plenty of punters nationwide that'll be lining up in the last to be with the Steel Casey trained, our mate Henry, because he's going to go around here with Pike in the last, which we haven't had for a while. But coming up later on, he's got the second favourite, who may well even jump favourite with the amount of support that's likely, I would think, to come late for Sentimental Legend in the WATC Derby. He's also got Black Aura for Adam Durant going around in the Marjorie Charleston Classic. So hopefully this is the start of a fruitful afternoon for the Wizard. It's 5, 3, 2 and 10. Ladies Pro beats home Split the G, who got the run through eventually from barrier number 1, was always going to be dictated to, and probably didn't like the scenario in which the $125 outsider was the leader and then didn't really take you anywhere in the straight. So a good solid effort from her through traffic. Back in third was Roaming America, proves that he belongs at this level as well. And She's Capitana for a $31 chance ran quite well there into fourth ahead of Boza Lad. But it's 5, 3, 2 and 10. Willie's on the board. Grant and Alana Williams bring up a race-to-race double with a pair of odds-on pops. It was $1.38 in the end about Western Lady and $1.50 about Ladies Pro. She's the winner of 2 from 4 so far now, and it looks like she's going to get bigger and better all the way through her career, and hopefully we can see her make her way through the grades, be it against her own age group like today or against the older horses in coming weeks. Willie Pike's looking for a bit of shade. I'm not sure we're going to find it, Wizard, but for the Ladies Pro, she put the writing on the wall at the trials. She looks like she was back and nice and professional. Yeah, she was she's actually quite cantankerous for her. She's normally an absolute people pleaser and a plum ride, but today she was very difficult pre-race. Had a lot of trouble keeping her calm, and she's not that happy. But as soon as she went in the barriers, she come back to normal. I don't know if it was just first day back at the job. She had too much room to move, so she was jumping around. But main thing is she had it where it counts. When she got in the clear, she had a good turn of foot, and I probably went too early and she was soft late, but that's all right. Also getting herself into the clear on straightening. Looked like she had to just bush her way into the clear as well, which is nothing if not an educational experience. Yeah, that's right. It was a little bit. We were playing jockeys out there a little, I suppose, and but yeah, it was. She did me proud today, actually. Like I've been running a lot of places so far, so it's good to get one on the board. Later on, Sentimental Legend looks like a massive chance in the WACC Derby. Definitely. Yeah, really looking forward to the race. It's a cracking edition this year. There's obviously us 2 main chances, and then I think there's a few forgotten ones as well. So hopefully it lives up to the hype and we can have a ding-dong tussle, but I'm really looking forward to riding. Great to have you back. Thanks, mate. There's Willie Pike back on the board. Great to see him back here at Ascot. He combines with his old crew, Grant Alana Williams and Ladies Pro, to take out the Mrs. Max Handicap. We'll take a short break and then we'll be back on Racing WA TV for Race 4 at Narrogin.